Hi guys, it's Carl here from the Vinyl Guys. Today we're going to be looking at the fairly new function within VersaWorks 6, which is called the Job Assistant. This will allow you to apply print and cut lines in your VersaWorks software. Now VersaWorks is a free rip that you used to get in disk format on the older models, but now the VersaWorks 6 is a download from the download center. So if you haven't already, go over there and download it and install it. Now, to use the Job Assistant, you will need the VersaWorks 6 version 6.8 or higher. Hopefully most of you are on that now anyway, because we're now, as of recording, we're at 6.15. So everything's up to date, everything's ready to go, and we can go through the Job Assistant. So the Job Assistant was designed by Roland as part of your VersaWorks 6 software to allow users who are new to the industry, new to the print industry, who haven't done any design work, where they can basically get up and running straight away. So once you install the VersaWorks 6, all you'll need is your artwork in a PDF format. The Job Assistant will only accept PDFs, and you'll only be able to edit the PDFs within the Job Assistant. So, bringing the job in, we've got a PDF there, which is the Vinyl Guys badge. And to find the Job Assistant, at the top you'll have the job option, and you'll have Job Assistant. So we'll press that for now. Okay, so what this will open is another dialog box. As you can see, very basic. It brings in basically what you want to put a print and cut line around. So on the left hand side you'll have your cutting option and you'll have your display settings. We'll just do a quick overview on how to use them. We won't drag it on too long. We will just select the cutting line. So the first option we have is the editing method. So the only real one you use here is the create cutting line, and there is another option where you can draw a cutting line. So main option we have is create cutting line. The type of cut, you can do your standard print and cut, or you can also create a perforated cut line. So for those that don't know, a perforated cut line allows you to cut fully around an image or sticker, cut through the backing sheet without it falling out. So all that allows you to do, like the old tax disc option, is once you've finished print and cutting, you can just pop the stickers out with the backing paper intact. Right, cutting line, so the type of contour, the outline, and then you'll have cut interior. So if you're cutting text, if you cut the interior, so for example, if you have a capital B or capital D, if you select the cut interior option, it will cut the inner line of them letters too. If you cut the outline, do not cut interior, it will just cut around your text. The corner shapes, you can also have rounded corners and also beveled corners. Most of the time it's set to that one, but again, depending on preference, you can select what type of corner you can select. The offset, so this allows you to add a bleed onto your artwork. Again, we'd always recommend doing the bleed in your design software, so Illustrator or CorelDRAW. This offset it won't alter the size of your job. So what we always recommend in Illustrator is, rather than add a bleed inside of your artwork, because the customers prefer that artwork size. So for instance, if you're doing a 10mm by 10mm sticker, if you do a 1mm bleed on the inside of the job, you're then having a 9 by 9mm sticker. So it actually affects the size of the job. So this is why I recommend going back into your artwork and maybe making your job 1mm bigger rather than doing it in here. But this is, like I say, it's a very basic way of adding a cutting line, getting the user started, getting work through, and getting up and running with your new printer and your VersaWorks. So for instance, what we'll do, we'll just set an offset of -1. So a minus, we'll do it on the inside of your artwork. A plus, we'll do it on the outside. So we'll select what we want to apply the cut line to. Again, in your Illustrator, if it's all ungrouped, you'll be able to select certain parts of the job. On this one, this is just one big logo. So what we'll do, we'll create a -1mm bleed on our artwork and we'll press create. As you can see, you'll have your cut line, which is shown in a thick pink line, which indicates where it will cut around your sticker. So again, like I said before, if we do a plus, so we'll do 2mm just so you can see it, and we'll press create, it will do it 2mm around your image. So again, this is only a basic way of creating a cut line to get you started. Ideally, we always say recommend doing it in your Illustrator because, like I say, you can add a bleed a lot better. But this is a very good way of getting you started. If you set that to 0, press create, it will do it exactly around your image. Same for the perf cut. So if we do one, for instance, at 4mm, press create, this will show as a dark grey colour and it'll indicate where it will do a perf cut. So if you want to do a print and cut sticker and then cut it out fully afterwards, you can also do a cut and a perforated cut at the same time. So for now we're happy, and then we'll go back into VersaWorks and then you can start setting your job settings up. So whatever print quality you want to use, how many copies, and your page size. So like I say, very basic. Create cut line, you have your cut, your perforated cut, your type of contour, your cut interior, and also your offset. A very good way that Roland have created in your VersaWorks 6 software to create cut lines. In the display settings quickly, you can also change the colour of the line. So the cutting line, as always, you'll find when you go into Illustrator, your cut contour line will be a bright pink and your perforated cut line will be a dark grey. But again, you can change that yourself if you wanted to. If you wanted an orange or you wanted a green, you can change that to whatever you wish. And there we have the Job Assistant. As always, any issues, any questions, please feel free to get in touch across our social media sites, the Vinyl Guys. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.